Learning is Ili Nishmas Etta Ahuva Bas Yaakov. Masechet Kesubos Perek Dal Mishna Dal. Ha'av zakoi bebitoi. A father is zeiche in that of his daughters, bikdusheha, in her kedushin, bikesef bishtar ubebiyah. That if he's mikadesher, he gets to keep the kesef kedushin. If he is mikadesher bishtar, then the father is the one who's mikabel the shtar, and if he's mikadesher bibiyah, he has the right to give her over to whoever he wants. This is talking about a ketana and a naira. V'zakoi b'mitziasa, and he is zeicha in the mitzia of his daughter. And this, the Gemara says, is because of Eva. Rashi learns it's Eva that we're afraid that he's not going to feed her, so therefore they said that the father gets the mitzia. Taisa says that we're afraid that he's going to be mikadesh her to someone that's disgusting. The father is zeicha in the maisi yadayim. If the daughter works, then the father gets to keep the profit from it. And this, if the daughter is a ketana, you don't need a pasuk because the Gemara says it's a kal v'chomer. If he could sell her, so for sure he gets to keep her maisi yadayim. And if it's talking, and by a naira also, we learn it out from a pasuk because it says v'chi yimkar ish es bite la'ama u'darshem ma'ama maisi yadeh l'rabba afpas maisi yadeh la'aviyah. U'ba'afaras nedareha, the father is able to be made for the nedarim of his daughter. That's learned out from the pasuk b'nureh beis aviyah. U'mikabel es gita. The father is able to be mikabel, the get, is the one that's mikabel the get. And this is, as we spoke at in the previous Mishnah, is dafka min ha'erisin. But once she has nesuin, then the father doesn't have rishus in her anymore. Ve'ena oichel peres b'chayeha, but the father doesn't get her peres. Meaning, if she gets a Yerusha and she has nichsei milug, the father doesn't have a right to that. As opposed to Nisis, once she gets married and she has Nisuin with a husband, Yeser Lav Habal, the father is Oichel Peres, She'oichel Pereset Bechayeha, he is Oichel in the Peres. And the Gemara says that that's a takana, that he gets the Peres from her, and in turn, he is going to have to be paid to her if she gets captured, which is going to be in another second in the Mishnah. A husband is mechuyev to feed his wife, and this, the Gemara says, is either a takana tachas maisi yadayim, that in turn of the husband getting the maisi yadayim, he has to feed her, or according to one man, the Amr, it's daraisa, like the pasuk says, she'era, we darshan, that's talking about mezainis. B'perkuna, as we said previous, that he has to redeem her if she gets captured. That was a takana tachas peris. V'kfurasa, if she dies, he has to bury her, and that's tachas, a takana tachas yerusha, that he gets to yarshin her if she dies, and he has to bury her. Lo yifchay, Rabbi Yehuda Imer, afilu ani shebi Yisrael, lo yifchais mishnei chalilim mekainenis. It was also a takana that no matter how poor a person was, if his wife died, he had to provide for 2 flutes to be played over there, which was the minhag then, umekainenis, and for someone to make certain noises that they did by Levaya. Mishnah Hey, La'olam hi b'rishus ha'av, ad shetikanes the rishus habal l'nesuin. She is still in the rishus of the av until she has hachnasa lechuppah. The Mishnah continues though, Masar av l'shuchi habal harehi b'rishus habal. If there was a mesira, if the father gave her over to the shluchi abal, that's also good enough. But halach ha'av im shluchi abal, eisha holchu shluchi av im shluchi abal. If they were just halach and there was no mesira, harei b'rishus ha'av, it's still in the rishus ha'av. Again, but if it's masro, shluchi av, even if it's only the shluchim of the father, the shluchi abal, but it was masro, then harei b'rishus abal, then she's considered in the rishus of the baal. And this Mesira, there's a 4-way machlekes in the Gemara. What's it negeya? Rav says that it's negeya for everything except for truma, that if her husband is a kohen, she's not allowed to eat truma. Rabasi says it's even for truma. Shmuel says it's l'inyan Yerusha. And there's a machlekes Rashi and Taisis over there. Rashi holds that it's dafka for Yerusha, but for truma and afaras nedarim and mitzia, she's not considered in the rishus habal. And the 4th shita is Rish Lakish that says that it's in Kesubos, that she's considered married, that if she would marry someone else afterwards, then her Kesubos would only be a mana.